Hello fellow YouTubers, and welcome back to Pokémon Crystal Randomlocke. On the last episode, we left Johto behind by going to Olivine City, getting on the boat SS Aqua, and taking it across the ocean. While we were on the boat, though, we had a little bit of an issue where a little girl got lost, and her grandfather was looking for her. After fighting everyone before that, we headed down inside, deeper into the ship, had to go motivate a sailor to keep on sailing, and made our way over to the captain's quarters, where we didn't actually talk to the captain, but the little girl was. And yeah, found the little girl, brought it back to the granddad, gave us a metal coat, and we arrived in Vermilion City in Kanto. So, on this episode, we're going to be basically just exploring how Vermilion City's changed over the last in-game 3 years, out-game 2 years. As you can see, I mean, here's the issue with Kanto, and I'm going to talk about this immediately. But as you can see, the mart's here. We can go back inside. We can buy stuff. It sells pretty good stuff compared to how it used to be before. Dratini print mail? Like, Team Rocket is no longer in Kanto. That alone makes me happy. Well, Team Rocket no longer is in Johto either, so that's even better. I'm thinking about going shopping in Saffron. And we have access to everywhere in Kanto. There are 8 gyms in Kanto. That big building is Vermilion's Pokemon Gym. So yeah, the gyms are still here. I mean, this once again is blocked by a tree. Vermilion City Pokemon Gym Leader, Lieutenant Surge, the Lightning American. So there's a thing that you can do in Generation 2, and that is get... That's wrong. That is get more than 8 badges. It's the only game in the entire series that allows you to do that. As far as I'm, you know, I think that's correct. I'd be surprised if there was another. But yeah, we can actually fight the gym leaders of Kanto as well. Just to double brag. Well, it's actually for something, but we're going to be doing that as well. And we started in Vermilion City, so we could go right to Lieutenant Surge's gym. But I think we're going to do them in the same order we did them before. Which means we're going to be doing them in Pewter City first, then Cerulean City, then Vermilion City. What was next after that? Next after that was Celadon City, Fuchsia City. Oop, wrong way. Then we could do Saffron, and then Cinnabar, and then finally Viridian. In that order. We'll be doing those in that order. We're first going to just walk across Kanto so that we can get the ability to fly everywhere. Because currently we can fly here, but the only place we can fly to is Indigo Plateau and Vermilion City. So that helps. So I want access to the other spots. So we'll do that. Let's go inside some buildings, though, and talk to some more people. Like you. I'm the chairman of the Pokemon Fan Club. I've raised over 150 Pokemon. Yeah, I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokemon. Did you visit just to hear about my Pokemon? Sure. Good. Then listen up. So, my favorite, Rapidash. It's cute, lovely, smart, unbearably plus, amazing. Oh, you think so? Too much. Wild, beautiful, kindly. Love it. Hug it when sleeping. Warm and cuddly. Oh, and spectacular, ravishing, simply divine. Oops, look at the time. I've kept you too long. Thanks for hearing me out. I want you to have this. That item didn't switch. It's a rare candy that makes Pokemon stronger. I prefer making my Pokemon stronger by battling, so you can have it. Sweet, we have a rare candy. Who get? It's a level of Pokemon by 1. The more rare candies, the better. I mean, yeah, they're like, it's a cheap way to level up, but I need Pokemon to level up, so I'm not complaining. Spyro just did level up, didn't he? He did. Anyone further away from that goal than Spyro? Otherwise, I'm just gonna give it to Spyro. Maggie's close, but she levels up faster. Samantha's closer to leveling up naturally. You two. Wow, look at the amount of experience points we've gotten you. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, no. I think I might go to Aqua Boy. We'll hold on to it for a bit. We'll see. I love the way Clefairy waggles its finger when it's trying to use metronome. It's so adorable. It's a Clefairy, huh? Oh, right. It's a Clefairy Pokédoll. Wait, you have a fake Pokemon? I guess that explains why it's not moving. Oh, a Bayleaf. That's not how Bayleaf looks. Look at my darling Bayleaf. The leaf on its head is so cute. Someone brag right back. What? Let's all listen politely to other trainers. Unless they brag. Our chairman is very vocal when it comes to Pokemon. Yeah, this place hasn't changed much. This is where we got our bike voucher from Yellow. He just gave us a rare candy this time. You used to have a trade. Do you know about the magnet train? It's a rare that goes to Goldenrod and Johto. I want to go to Saffron to see the magnet train. So the SS Aqua isn't the only transport between regions. There's also the magnet train, which we've kind of seen a little bit in Goldenrod, but we haven't really seen it. I talked to you already. The police officer that gave us Squirtle's no longer here because she was a yellow only thing. Over many years, Diglett dug a large tunnel. That tunnel goes to a distant town, and that town is Pewter City. Speaking of Diglett Cave, technically the entrance to it has been moved into Vermilion City, while it used to be in Route 11, but there's something about it. We can kind of see it already. Skill trainers gather in Kanto. Gym leaders are especially strong. They won't be easy to defeat. So yeah, that's another thing about Kanto in this generation, is that the gym leaders are a lot more powerful than they were in Yellow and Red and Blue, because, I mean, Brock was like level 12 when we went through it. We have level 50 Pokemon at this point because we just defeated the champion in Johto. So they're going to start matching that. But, as you can see, this Snorlax is a little bit bigger than the last ones. Snorlax is snoring peacefully. You can see Diglett Cave right behind it, but there's no way to get past him. And the only way to get past Snorlax in the last generation was to get a Poke Flute. And the only way to go to Poke Flute was to talk to Fuji in Lavender Town. So we kind of have a destination now. Millions Port is Kanto's seaside gateway. Luxury liners from around the world dock here, like the SSN. This guy's still building his building. My Pokemon is preparing the land for construction. But I have no money to start the project. Aww. Machop is growling while stomping the ground flat. This Machop's been stomping the ground flat for 3 years, and you lost all the money? Like, this is where the sign is. Vermilion City, the port of exquisite sunsets. There's only 2 buildings left. We can't go east, so we have to go north from here. I'm the fishing dude, the elder of the fishing bros. Have you met the fishing guru at the Lake of Rage? He dreams about seeing the world's greatest Magikarp. If you don't mind, could you show him any Magikarp you catch? Who knows, you may catch the Magikarp of his dreams. Oh yeah, we never went over that minigame, where the house that says the Lake of Rage, there's a fishing guy in there who, he doesn't give us a rod, he just gives us a challenge to beat the longest Magikarp he's seen. And, yeah, despite the fact that in the Pokedex, Magikarps are listed as a specific number, the ones you catch can be different depending on what you give him. And I don't know what he gives you. Once we get the Magikarp. It won't say what Magikarp's height and weight is, because we haven't caught one yet. But yeah, if you wanted to do that challenge, can't really do it in a Nuzlocke, because you haven't run into any Magikarps. Oh, I have some badges oh, wait. Oh, I get it. Oh, he said that. Oh, you have some badges I've never seen before. Oh, I get it. You got them in Johto. The Thatch Ship is a great place to meet and battle trainers. I still don't know if they respawn. A sleeping Pokemon is lying in front of Diglett's cave. It's a fantastic opportunity to get it, but how do you wake it up? Are my Pokemon hurt? They kind of are. Let's heal up, and we're gonna say goodbye to Vermilion City. We spent 10 minutes in here, and there was nothing really to get. Except for that rare candy, which I'm not gonna complain about. But let's go. Oh, I didn't even talk about the thing about Kanto in this generation that I was starting to when we entered Vermilion City. We'll talk about it in here in Route 6. This is gonna be the first time we actually see the issue. Oh, the music's so nice. These two are trainers. Let's see what our first trainers look like in this area. My Phanpy is the cutest in the world! Pokefan Rex wants to battle. I just want to shut up because this music's great. So, not only is the scenery different, which we didn't really even talk about a little bit in Kanto, or in Vermilion City while we were there, that the buildings actually look different than they do in Johto, because these are Kanto buildings, but the music's changed too. Instead of the Johto trainer theme, we have the Kanto trainer theme, which is a remix of the one from the first generation. It's not as good. I still think the first generation music is probably the best version of this trainer theme. Also, look at this level of Phanpy. Oh boy. Why don't I use Rock Slide? I should use Thrash. Haha, yours missed. I should use Bite instead. Haha, your takedown hurt you. Ooh, please. Aw. Aw, and I had a berry. I forget that Pokefans will sometimes have berries. My Phanpy! So yeah, the trainers are no joke either. Because the Phanpy was in the mid-30s. And Route 6 was, I think, the range of 6 to 12 when we entered it. It was something like that. No, it was a little bit more powerful than that. My Teddy Ursa is the cutest in the world. I just wanted to hear this battle music again. I have the feeling we're gonna blaze through Kanto. And once again, I gotta talk about this once we get this battle done. Alright, you I can Rock Slide against. It's still not gonna do that much, but I should do a decent amount. That's a decent. Oh, a critical hit. That explains it. My Teddy Ursa! I'm so sorry. Ooh, Mom's calling. Hey, we're in Kanto. Hi, Chris. How are you? While shopping today, I saw this adorable doll, so I bought it with your money. Sorry. It's in your room. You'll love it. We still have never gone over decorations. I swear we've had several dolls, and we never went back to our house. Oops. I thought we were going to do that long ago. I just remembered we haven't done it yet. So, as you can see, that's Route 6. That's very short. It's a lot shorter than it was in yellow. And that's... this. Okay, here's the thing. Also, the road is closed until the problem at the power plant is solved. Well, we remember the power plant. So we can't go inside this cave, which is fine, because we can actually go into Saffron City without having to give the guards a drink. But here's the issue with Kanto in the second generation. The first issue is that Johto was big, surprisingly, for when they were designing it, to the point where they couldn't fit it all, until a man named Satoru Iwata showed up and did his programming magic and managed to get not only all of Johto to fit, but he managed to leave enough room to get Kanto to fit as well. Problem is, not all of Generation 1 Kanto could fit, so they had to shorten a lot of places. Like this route, I think is like 40% shorter. Let's see a comparison between Generation 1 Route 6 and Generation 2 Route 6. The remakes kind of solved this a little bit, but the remakes also changed the layouts of several routes. So whatever. I'm talking of both Gen 3 and Gen 4 remakes. Yeah, we can go in Saffron, which the cities really haven't changed that much. Welcome to Saffron City, home of the magnet train. That's what I normally say, but the magnet train isn't running now. It's not getting any electricity because there's something wrong with the power plant. We're getting another plot line to go do. Yeah, the cities really haven't changed. This building was a lot bigger than it was too. I mean, remember when it was only like one? I think it was only like one wide. You came out of Johto. You can zip back home if the magnet train's running, but it's not. So we have a Snorlax blocking a path, and we have the magnet train not running, and the power is out. I got it. You wanted this. TM29 is seismic toss. It may be useful. So this is the psychic house. This is the psychic house. This guy always gives out psychic in Generation 1, in Generation 2, in Generation 3, and Generation 4. But because we have it randomized, he gives out seismic toss, which means that Sean could learn this psychic instead of this psychic, because that psychic's actually earthquake. So I could, even though I don't think Sean can naturally learn psychic. Can Maggie learn psychic? Sean can't, so whatever. Or Sean could. Seismic toss, though, I'm not sure. Yeah, and see, look, Mr. Psychic's house. That's why he took so long to talk to us, because he was reading our mind. Hey, we now have Saffron City as a flyable place. I don't even think we need to go inside the Pokemon Center in order to get it. Sylph Company's head office and the Magnet Train Station. They're the places to see in Saffron. Oh yeah, Sylph Company is very... Yeah, what are Johto's Pokemon Centers like? Oh, I see. They're not so much different from the ones in Kanto. I can go to Johto without worrying, then. I just happened to come through Rock Tunnel. There was some commotion at the power plant. Yeah, we're talking to everyone, and yeah, the power plant's come up 3 times now. So, the Sylph Company. Remember this long dungeon we went through? The office building, it's still here. This is Sylph Company, famous for Pokemon merchandise. In the past, Team Rocket wanted the company because of that. Yeah, they did. And, this place has changed. Welcome to Sylph Company's head office building. I like these inflatable chairs. We can't go upstairs anymore. Only employees are permitted to go upstairs. Well, that's since you came such a long way. I have this neat little souvenir. I think we've already had an upgrade. It's Sylph Company's latest product. It's not for sale anywhere yet. Ooh, we found a black marketer then, because we have an upgrade. So yeah, after Team Rocket took over the building, they managed to get security, and now we can't go upstairs. So now we can't do the Sylph Company dungeon. Ta-da! Memory saving! That's one of the cuts they did. Can't go inside the Sylph Company, just the first floor. But I mean, there's no real reason to go upstairs again. There's only a need to go upstairs in the first generation when Team Rocket took it over. Well, let's put this upgrade next to the other upgrade we have. Oh, let me put this metal coat away too. When did we get that? Yeah, we got it recently apparently. Yeah, there's so many stuff in here that I could just take. Like how I put the full heals away. Nope. I think those 2 trainer fights we did are probably going to be the only trainer fights in this episode. A lot of talking to people. There's a place called Trainer House in Viridian, where trainers gather from all over the place. We can talk about that more when we actually get to Viridian. So those Sylph Companies, you can't go in there. There's the Mart over here. This guy. Choo-choo. I hear there's big trouble brewing at the power plant. Choo-choo. Power plant again. So we do have access to the Saffron City gym as well. We also have access to the Fighting Dojo. Everyone welcome, Fighting Dojo. Except... oh, there is someone in here. Maybe we will get another fight. I prefer to the Samantha was up front. Hello! Karate King, the Fighting Dojo's master, is in a cave in Johto for training. There's no fight here. Well, I can just take this. That's not what it's supposed to be! What goes around comes around. What is up with these weird messages and signs? Enemies on every side. I can't trust people. Okay. So yeah, this guy is the one that tells you that Kyo is his name. He's located in Johto in a cave. When we saw him, we fought him, we beat him, we win. And he's the one that gives us Tyrone. Saffron City, shining golden land of commerce. Our city was featured on a radio program. It's nice to hear praise for your city, but it's a bit embarrassing too. Why? You're like the largest city in Kanto. Is it really that surprising? That's like saying, I should never hear about New York City. Also, up here, this building, Saffron City Magnet Train Station. So this is where the magnet train is. I don't know if we actually went into the one in Goldenrod, but it looks just like this building. I'm sorry, but the magnet train isn't operating now. The magnet train is a super modern rail liner that uses electricity and magnets to attain incredible speed. If there isn't any electricity, this sounds like a pickle. A little girl who is an expert at mimicking people lives here. She even mimics the people she's conversing with. It's confusing. So that's her house right here, which is different than the location it was in the first generation. Going into an alley for the first time makes me sort of anxious. Yeah, the copycat, who was this person they're talking about, had a different house in Generation 1. They actually explain it. My daughter likes to mimic people. Her mimicry has earned her the nickname Copycat around here. My daughter is so self-centered. She only has a few friends. That's mean. They have a Blissey. Can we fight? I wonder what level your Blissey is. Okay, so I thought they would explain it, but I guess not. Hello. Hi, you must like Pokemon. No, not me. I asked you. Pardon? You're weird. Quit mimicking? But that's my favorite hobby. She's gonna be a star one day. She also has a Dodrio. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest one of all? Her Dodrio can talk. There's a rare huh? It's only a doll. This is a rare huh? It's only a doll. Alright, so she has dolls too. But she has a Dodrio and a Blissey in her house. So, we'll get into the explanation of why her house moved, but it's pretty simple. We still have time to go somewhere else. We, like I said, we're going through Kanto pretty quick, but that's mostly because like this first cross area right here is very close by. Like once we start getting to Cerulean, like when we have to go to Pewter City and Fuchsia City, those are a little bit more out of the way. And, you know, Cinnamar Island and Pallet Town. These 5 cities are located right next to one another, so we could probably just get all of them done now. In fact, let's head off to Celadon City very... Celadon City's gonna take a while because it's pretty big. Let's head off to Cerulean City. We'll check out all the buildings there, and then we'll fly, and then we'll head off to Celadon City and just end the episode there, and we'll spend the next episode dealing with that. Yeah, this guy's blocking this one. The road is closed to a little problem, but the power plant is solved. So this building used to be the daycare center in Generation 1. It's still, I think it still works as a daycare center. But it doesn't work like the one in Goldenrod, where you can hold 2 Pokemon. This one still only holds 1. Also, there's a very simple... There's no tree here anymore. Hooray! Which means you don't need to go through the burglarized house in order to escape this place. I'm a huge fan of Cerulean Gym's Misty. Her gym is giant compared to the others. My Slowbro and I make an awesome combination. Slow-mo! Slow-mo? Slowbro, show me your confusion. I don't think it did. Or else it just showed me confusion generally, not the move. Kanto's power plant. It's near the end of Route 9, the road that heads east from here. I think there was an accident of some sort there. Geez, everyone's talking about the power plant. Also, this building. There's a notice here. The bike shop has moved to Goldenrod City in Johto. So the guy that used to run the bike shop here left, and he's the guy that gave us our bike for free instead of the $1 million it's supposed to be. Still several buildings. There's the Pokemon Center. This is the building where we got Bulbasaur. I'm so happy. My husband lives happily with Pokemon he got through trades. We got a Zubat. And a Kangaskhan. I have a Kangaskhan. They must not have referenced yellow here, because I guess in gold, no, what is it? In blue and red, I think he's a trainer. This guy talked about badges. Are you collecting Kanto Gym badges? Yep. Goodbye. He doesn't tell us the stats about them anymore. Also, his house doesn't have a back door. There used to be a cave here that had horribly powerful Pokemon in it. Yeah? My item finder is responding. So, he mentions the Cerulean Cave. He says it used to be here, which is, once again, memory cut. Cerulean Cave is not in this game, which is unfortunate because it was a pretty good place for Pokemon, high-level Pokemon in the first generation. We got a new place for that, though. The Cape in the north is a good place for dates. Girls like it. Get out of my way. Yeah, we can go to the cave. Also, this backyard's finally available to just walk through. Because this is the house that got burgled before. The one that got destroyed by Digletts. There's a notice here. Stamp out thievery and make the city a friendlier, more cheerful place. Cerulean Police. Oh no, you had the Diglett. Oh yeah, this is where we got Dig before. We were held up by robbers before. I heard that some shady character is skulking about. I won't stand for it if he turns out to be a thief. We have... I think they became an official police force. He sounds more like a vigilante. That does it for Cerulean. Magnet train travels at over 340 miles per hour. It goes between Kanto and Johto in almost no time at all. It really makes Johto accessible. So does flying there, which is not good for us now because we want to do that. You have to go to Indigo Plateau, walk down Route 26 and 27, and then surf back over to pretty much get to New Bark Town in order to start flying around Johto again. For battles, I'd much rather use Pokemon I've been raising, even if they're weaker than some newly caught Pokemon. Ooh, he's giving us shade for what we did to Gary with Aqua Boy. So once again, this is a dead end. We can't actually progress any further than this because it's just one way. Route 4 is a one-way trip. So we can't get to Pewter from here. The only way to get back to Pewter is the Diglett Cave. which is currently being blocked by a Snorlax, which we can only move with the Pokéflute, which we currently have no idea where that thing is. But we're hearing a lot of talks about the power plant, which is that way. Oh yeah, I said we were going to end the episode off in Celadon, so let's go do that instead. We can explore Celadon next episode, and then we could have like some decent long episodes of fighting when we go down the cycling road and then go back up Route 13, 14, and 15. And 12, because they're all there. Oop, I passed it. So Route 7 is, I want to say it's shorter, but it feels like it's the exact same size, because Route 7 was always a short route. So here's the other underground tunnel. What's this flyer? Uncouth trainers have been holding battles in the underground path. Because of rising complaints by local residents, the underground path has been sealed indefinitely. Celadon Police. Once again, another place cut. Can't have the underground path. The other one, I think we eventually will get access to once we get the power plant situation sorted, but yeah, that one's not good. We're in Celadon. So before we start exploring this place, wow, how much of Kanto have we explored? We've explored Celadon. We haven't got there yet. Oop, I'm gonna block that because that was a little spoilerish. Vermilion City. We haven't gone up the Cape yet, Route 24 and Route 25, but we've been to Cerulean, we've been to Saffron, we've been to Vermilion, we've been through routes, I forget what route number that is, 5, 6, and 7. And we've only fought 2 trainers so far. But we found 4 gyms. I mean, we haven't really explored Celadon, but we know there's a gym here. So, that's gonna do it for this episode. We went to 4 of like the 10 Kanto cities. On the next episode of Pokemon Crystal Randomlocke, we're gonna be exploring Celadon, and then we're gonna be taking the cycling road down to Fuchsia, because why not? It'd be very quick. Fuchsia's out of the way, and we need to get Fuchsia somehow. So, until next time, hopefully you enjoy.